Hey everybody, I'm Bree the Plant Lady checking in with a pumpkin patch update. I am back from several weeks of traveling and I was out here just now investigating and I had the realization that my original suspicion that my seminal pumpkins didn't germinate was actually accurate. However, clearly something germinated that looks pumpkin-ish. And now I can finally identify it because they have started to fruit. So without further ado, let me show you what I have a massive patch of. So the first thing that tipped me off that this was not the seminal was that the leaves are kind of getting tattered and ugly, and that is not a characteristic of the seminal pumpkin. And I'll show you what the real seminal pumpkin looks like because I have it growing out in my backyard. I hope you all just saw that jumping cat. Another thing I noticed, which I've not seen happen to my seminal pumpkins, is that the deer are eating the leaves of this particular squash. And, you know, yet again, that's just quite unusual. So let's learn more about what the squash actually is. Well, everyone, this seems to be the green striped cushaw winter squash, also called the Tennessee pumpkin. According to the internet, it came from the West Indies as early as 1700. It has a bulb-shaped squash fruit and is a reliable producer. It has a large, vigorous vine, which I can absolutely attest to, and those vines are resistant to the squash vine borer and to downy mildew. Each fruit averages between 10 and 12 pounds when mature. I have gotten some conflicting information on how it is as a storage squash, and I actually plan to harvest quite a few of these in their immature form because I like eating them that way. And there you have it. Sometimes best intentions don't work out, but super thrilled to have, frankly, anything growing here. And the fact that this squash will be so versatile and it has a long storage life, and I think it's actually going to be pretty delicious, just like the seminal pumpkin. So I'm pretty stoked to have something new growing here for the first time ever. So here in the backyard, I have two big patches of seminal pumpkin. One behind me along the wood's edge that's self-sowed. And then this one over here, which is a little bit deceiving because what's growing up actually, I think, is bird nest gourd. And what's growing on the ground is actually the seminal pumpkin. So let's take a closer look. So I know these are the seminal pumpkin because of the fruit. And the leaves are they're different than the ones out front. There's no question. There's the fruit, here's another one. These will even get bigger than this, and they do turn orange. You see, the foliage, it almost looks like it has powdery mildew, but it doesn't. That's like, that modeling is intentional. Now, I have a bunch of other things in here that, like, I think all of that is actually the bird's nest gourd, which I have kind of rambling throughout here. You see, there's a few, and there's more growing up here. There's a couple in there. And I haven't been back here in a while, but now here, you see those two little guys, those are seminal pumpkins. And actually, that's the perfect size to eat like a zucchini, so I might harvest those for eating tonight, because they're really, really tasty. Now, there's no questioning, this is seminal pumpkin that's self-sowed from the compost pile. And I don't see any fruit. Oh, yes I do. Looky in here. So now I'm feeling pretty good about knowing that out front is a different variety so that I won't have too much of one thing. Gardening is always so full of surprises, especially when you don't take good notes. Well, happy official autumn, everyone. Today is the autumnal equinox, and I am happy to share this update about all of my pumpkins slash squashes. I look forward to sharing updates with these in the coming weeks before we have frost, and I appreciate you watching so much. Thanks, everybody.